This is our television studio when it's empty. It first opened in 1967, a vintage year. I was born that year. A new studio came in on Saturday morning, and the team worked right the way through the bank holiday weekend to get everything absolutely ready. And well, there you are. This is the finished result. Don't touch anything because all of the paintwork is still wet. What do you think?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, but it's looking absolutely beautiful, and the weather's not looking too bad for the next few days either. We can look forward to more dry and bright weather. But first things first, let's take a look at this picture from Paul Hart, taken in Rest Bay. A beautiful picture. More of this kind of weather to come over the next few days. So this evening, we've got quite a bit of cloud around, but it is already starting to brighten up from the west. It's dry and it's mild. Temperatures ranging between 8 to 11 Celsius, so not a bad evening at all, and the wind staying light too. Now, the pressure chart for tomorrow shows high pressure building up, so it's a promising week as we've got settled conditions to come. Tomorrow morning, well, we can look forward to a bright start, especially the further west you are. A bit more cloud the further east you are, some mist and hill fog around, but as we go through the day, it should brighten up and the winds are light as well. So feeling warm tomorrow in the sunshine, not a bad day at all. Watch and see how the sunshine gets to work and the colours they're getting lighter on my map. So a promising day to come tomorrow, and it's set to get even better too. Highs of 21 Celsius and the wind staying light. Now tomorrow evening, again, we've got variable amounts of cloud around, some mist forming. Not a bad evening. It is dry and it's mild too, but again, the cloud should die out as we go into early hours of tomorrow morning, and we could see some clearer spells. Temperatures ranging between 6 to 13 Celsius. Now Thursday is looking a lot more promising, a bit more in the way of sunshine, less cloud around, and it's dry. So a perfect day for any outdoor activities, not a bad day at all. And the next few days, well, high pressure staying in charge well into the weekend, so we can look forward to more dry weather. The temperatures creeping up quite slowly, so a promising few days to come, and the wind staying light. So if you'd like to keep up to date with the weather, you can go onto the website bbc.co.uk/weather. So a promising few days, Jamie. Enjoy the sunshine and a lovely studio.
Benaz, thank you very much indeed. It's coming up to 7 o'clock tonight. Tonight's headlines from the BBC. More than 40 Britons have been detained in Israel after taking part in the convoy of ships that tried to take humanitarian aid to Gaza. There's been mounting criticism of the Israeli commando raid yesterday, which ended in the deaths of at least 10 civilians. Israel says its forces acted in self-defense.
Ultimately, what really happened there, soldiers were sent by a government to put an end to illegal action by these vessels.
One of the Americans is still in the hospital over there, and the Israelis will not permit him to show his bruises, which are all over.
Tonight's other headlines: the taxpayer will foot the bill to clean up the mess left behind after 2,500 people turned up at an illegal rave in Dale in Pembrokeshire. 6 people are tonight still in custody. We'll have an update for you here on all those stories at 8 o'clock, and I'll be back after the BBC News at 10. Don't forget our email address, wales.today@bbc.co.uk. Thanks for watching. From all of us on the programme, good evening.